this early. Yeah. So I think, yeah, hopefully what I shared today will really help you in your career exploration. I think some parents are here as well. Good morning. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, hopefully what I shared today will be helpful for your children, for you to guide your children with their career exploration as well. And maybe just a bit explanation on why we start from career exploration. Yeah, if you see the title for today's session, it's about going broad and deep for your career exploration. We will focus more a bit on that rather than just the major or universities, but we will look a bit further on the career exploration. Yeah, so you will hear that term quite many times today. And yeah, hopefully it helps to open up your mind, and realize how important it is for your children, for all of you students over here, um, in terms of like planning your future. Yeah. So yeah, before that, let me introduce all in once again if you happen to be unfamiliar with us. So we are an independent university consultant, and we work with grade 7 to 12 students, just like all of you here, and we help you to get into your dream universities. Again, it's not only about the rankings, it's not only about the prestige, but it's all about finding your best fit university. And how do we do that is through the admission mentoring program, which is just like its name suggests, the mentoring process, which means it's not a short process. We will guide you through all your activities, all your academic performances, to get you into the best fitted university. And yeah, so far the success rate for now is like around 100%, which we are very grateful for. And how can we like figure out the best fitted university or major for you is through the dream career actually. Yeah, so understanding like or exploring and finally discovering your dream career is one of the long-term goal that we always encourage students to do. Yeah, and we do that also through different types of activities. We get you involved in student clubs, but which I will explain further later, and you will also see that this afternoon. Yeah, we will help you get into internships, develop your own personal projects, talk to professionals that have like similar interests with you, and through career exploration programs such as this is maybe some of you are familiar with these names: Junior Explorer, Passion Explorer. We are coming up with different career boot camps as well. We will have like one early November later on. And today we're actually adding in like one more line on the alternatives for you to explore your career. So yeah, the hint is like more self-paced. So hopefully that will help you even at the home. Yeah, and we also, again, as I mentioned, we also help you in your academic preparations, subjects tutoring, SAT, ACT, your writing skills, stuff like that. We always happy to help you with those things as well. Yeah, and why do we like bother to do all of that? Is because we know we realize like there's actually these four important aspects for to get accepted into top university. Yeah, the first one is of course your academic performance. It's on top of everything. Usually the first filter of your application, and therefore you need to perform well at school with your subjects. Yeah, but as important as the academic goes, you cannot forget this part. Yeah, which we will focus more on today. The exploration is very important for you to understand what you really like, what you're really passionate in, match that with your skills, with your abilities, that is not only reflected from your academic performance, but also from what you did, from what you from how you contribute to the community, and also how finally like you want to pursue your future later on. And all those combinations, yeah, I think I forget to mention, like it's also about your hobbies, it's also about your personal interest. Yeah, so all of that, all of those things combined, they shape your personal brand, which is your uniqueness, your impactful aspect that is memorable for the university admission officers, and yeah, make you a memorable candidate. Yeah. And again, all of them are actually reflected through your writing, because most of your application would be in a written form. Yeah, so unfortunately, you cannot always communicate with the admission officers. You can only write them on your essays, on your CV, list of activities. Those are the things that help them to understand you better and get you accepted. Yeah. So I think before we go into the main topic today, just want to say hi again to anyone who just come in. I'm just like explaining how All In help students, but basically, yeah, just want to pay special attention for this one, because we are also going to take, some attention on how top university looks on your application, but relate that to the importance of career exploration. All right, since I know, I think, okay, it looks better, yeah, around like right now, around 18 people. So it's a good number for me to launch the poll. Okay, so wherever you are on your phone or on your computer, I hope it's actually, okay, so I think I haven't really ended the poll. So, okay, technical problems sometimes happen, but no worries. I still can see the answers. Okay, so that's okay, Dita. Like we already actually launched the poll. So for everyone who just come in, they can actually answer everything. All right. I'll just give 2 or 3 more minutes before we continue. Oh, but I think everyone can. I think everyone already answered this, yeah. So, all right, I'll just end the poll right now to see the results. I think you guys can see the results on your screen right now because I'm sharing. And yeah, let's see how aware are you for your future career. First one, have you ever imagined what you will do after university years? Okay, this is like, I think this is amazing. Like, I think the sample for today, it's really like proves, yeah, like the fact that you come here today early morning, maybe you're not someone who like, oh, I have no clue what I will do in the future. Yeah, so half of you say you kind of know what you want to do next. Some of you still a bit considering what you want to do. Yeah, but definitely in this case, I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I want to do what I want to do in the future is just like play games the whole day. That's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, hopefully when you answer like, yes, I kind of know what I want to do next, meaning you kind of understand what you aspire to be, and what skills do you have right now, and what do you need to build on. Yeah, and the second one, yes, when do you think you should plan your future career? Most of you answer now. That's amazing. Yeah, so okay, I think this is like, you guys make me think like, oh, it's kind of like redundant to explain, but I'm pretty sure anything that relates to careers might be a bit daunting, even for adults. Yeah, so that's why I'm probably gonna share a bit about like how career exploration, or like understanding what you want to do even beyond college, is important to guide you picking your right major. Yeah, yeah. So why is knowing your career important? Yeah, so just now my question was just like, do you know like what's the state of your um career planning right now? But do you know why is it important? Like, is it like just because of, you know, your parents, your mentors told you so? But yeah, just to make sure whether you understand that. Yeah. So this is like just a simplified, like super simplified scheme of how we can relate our interests and skills with our career aspirations and also our major. Yeah. So most of the time, I think students are a bit confused about like, oh, what to study in university, what major I should take. Should I double major? Should I take a minor? Stuff like that. Yeah. But they don't really, but maybe sometimes you don't really think through like what you want to do even after that. Yeah. But then actually that's what's important, because you will right now if you're thinking about like major or like university years, you will only do that 4 years, for 4 years, or maybe 5 if you're extended. But for careers, it's probably your whole life, right? So that means that it's an even bigger decision to make. Yeah. And basically you want your major to support your career. That's why like we have that term of like, right or wrong major. I think that's not really a good, I mean, like maybe that's not exactly how we should describe it, because actually there's no right or wrong major, right? It's more about like how your major can be suitable or not for your career. Yeah. So definitely by understanding more, or at least like discovering what career areas that you're interested, you can like navigate around like picking your major, and make sure that you at least know, oh, this major can fit me and can support me in the future for building my career. Yeah. Again, you have to keep paying attention to your interests and skills as well, which you need to reflect and you need to build. Yeah. So this is also what we will discuss more a little bit after this. And yeah, and those processes actually is not taking just in one sitting. And I think that's great. Every one of you say you need to prepare it now, because I don't know, like the majority of you right now are in which grade, but hopefully you guys are starting early, just like what we show here on the 5 years of university application preparation. Maybe not even university application only, but also your long life careers. You see that since grade 6 to 8, or like going if as you advance more on high school years, your time to explore different interests, different areas of study gets smaller and smaller. Yeah, because of course your academics get harder, and then you need to balance it with something else. Yeah. And even you see, the ones that I highlight blue is actually also belong to like your exploration, also belong to your exploration process, but they are slightly different. That is, you cannot just pick any kind of extracurricular, you cannot just pick any kind of internship, right? You don't want to like touch everything, and then like later on you're still confused what to pick. Yeah, you need to like make a decision quite early on here, and then that way you can like direct your extracurriculars, you can direct your internships to support what major you wanna take in, or what career you wanna be in. Yeah. And actually, so what does top university actually really look for, right? So these are just a summary. Actually, later on we will see like the real example of like essay prompts, or like what universities actually write down. Maybe I can do that before we look at that, so that it's not really like very daunting. But yeah, this is like what we gather from different top universities. Yeah, from Oxford, they ask you, how have you engaged your subject above and beyond school or college? So meaning like, when you're interested in biology, what have you done outside your biology class? Yeah. The same with University of Cambridge. Do you demonstrate enthusiasm and commitment to what major you're applying? Yeah. So that is something that you cannot do unless you explore first, and then you find out first what you wanna focus on. Yeah. The same goes with maybe US universities. Here I'm taking the University of California system, and this is one of their essay prompts. Yeah. So they ask you about an academic subject that inspires you. See, like the inspiration, meaning like you're not only interested in it, but you're also like triggered to do something else more, right? That's why they ask, describe how you have furthered this interest inside and or outside of the classroom. Yeah. So you see, like all the essay prompts, all the explanations before, really explains that what they are looking for are these 3 Ps. Yeah. So they are on top of everything that is in a good academic performance, as I already mentioned. We will focus on that maybe sometime later about the academics. But today we see that from all those questions, they want to see our passion. What is your focus? What's your drive, right? Your potential, whether you have shown leadership qualities, whether you are curious, whether you're intellectually curious, and also your personal qualities. Yeah. What do you do for your community? Not only in the classroom, but also for others. Yeah. And you can all reflect that through the activities over here: internship, volunteering, competition, doing research, even personal projects. Yeah. All of those stuff have to reflect what you are really passionate in. And yeah, without actually trying it out, you cannot say, oh, I like this one. Yeah, yeah, right. Because I think just like when you pick if you're in an ice cream shop and you wanna like taste ice creams. I don't know if you go to like Baskin Robbins, you can like ask for testers. You cannot say like, oh, my favorite ice cream is a rum raisin before actually trying everything else and find out like you actually like rum raisin, right? So this is actually the similar concept. You ought to try out many different things before you actually can focus more on one or two things. Yep. So this would be our question now. Before you're talking about majors, you should ask, how should I start figuring out my career preferences and then my possible majors? Right. This is the question that I will bring in, like we will focus in today. And yep, just like the title said, let's see a bit deeper on how we can take the steps to explore careers. The first one is to explore broadly. Yeah, again, as the ice cream um, analogy, right? You wanna like try out many different things first before committing to one or two. Yeah, not mentioning that you should keep trying everything for the rest of your high school years, but you should start by like knowing a lot of this and being open-minded. Yeah, these are some of the possible activities that you can do. Yeah, and particularly today, like I want to introduce to you like one of our um, other initiative to help you do this, because sometimes it's a bit confusing, right? How to start, where to start. Are you going to like watch random YouTube videos, or like you're gonna apply to every extracurricular at your school? Yeah, maybe you don't have time for that. So yeah, this is like in a nutshell, like some steps, yeah, to how to go broad uh, in your career exploration. Yeah, the first one, do some personal reflection. Yeah, just ask yourself, maybe this is a bit weird, like for some of you who are not used to reflect to yourself, but ask yourself, like, what are you good at? What do you aspire to be? Who's your role models? Stuff like that. And that will help you to understand more about yourself. The second one, of course, do the research. Articles, videos, different websites, maybe online courses, maybe even like talk to professionals if you're someone that you like conversing better. Yeah, those are the things that will help you understand better, and yeah, basically can make better choices. And the third one is experience. Yeah, so you want to like join hands-on workshop. Maybe a reading or like listening to it to like information is not enough. You have to dive in a bit, try out actually like whether you really can do the stuff that you want to do or not. Okay. And so all of this actually is included in our new initiative, which we call the career exploration module. Yeah, I will shift to the website soon. So what is actually this thing? Like what is all in career exploration module? So basically, this is a platform. You can see like the screenshot over here. I will demonstrate the whole thing after this. Yeah, but this is a platform where you can find different career choices. Yeah, you can explore those things from the introduction, from the career pathways and also educational pathways, until like trying out the case studies. Yeah, so it actually cover all those three things. Yeah, you will start with the basic, with the general reflection, with the personal reflection, and then you will go through all the materials. They have videos, we have reading materials, we have some questions to answer, and later on you will need to complete some case studies that reflects really like how the career works. Yeah, so that you have the complete package of like going broadly in your career exploration. Yeah, so the steps are quite simple. First, you follow the roadmap, which I will show in a minute. The second one is do the reflection worksheets. Yeah, again, this is also still on the first step, meaning you will do the reflection, getting to understand yourself. And the third one is complete the modules. And throughout those three steps, yeah, you have a guidebook with which you always can refer to when you get lost or like you don't know what to do, and basically will guide you until you can be more committed to like several areas. Yep, so this is like the career exploration roadmap. I will like show this again in the guidebook. So again, the guidebook is like your master file where you can always refer to stuff, but this is what you will get and like what you will see, you know. Here you start from the reflection, and then we have several media to accompany you, and you see, and we have career fact sheets. We curated some videos, yeah, so you don't have to like go randomly on YouTube. You complete the career modules, and later on you can also like get connected to your professionals. I think this one is more, yeah, the whole experience actually is will be more impactful when you're in our admission mentoring program. You have your mentor to do it with you. Yeah, so you have like the maximized experience, you know, to really complete your exploration. Okay, so I think without further ado, I'm just gonna share, change my screen to here. Yep, so you can access that here in career module allinedu.com. I think we will share with this with you later on. Oh, okay, yeah. So, but before that, like, let me introduce you first, like how to navigate this website better. Sorry. So, yeah. So when you go and scroll, you will find again, this is where you can start your journey before we go to like the career choices. So I'll just click here. Yeah, and then you will be asked to download the guidebook. Of course, I want to do that. And yep, they will show you like the PDF file of the full career exploration guideline. Yeah. Again, just the contents, and then I will show you that we have this one, right? So again, this is just to help you where you are right now. You can like point out, yeah, and after that you can see like all the guidance. This is at the phase one. Again, the same steps. We always like stick to the same steps, reflect and shortlist, which we will have after this. Yeah, we will see after this. And then you see, magically, we will have another button over here. So once you downloaded your career exploration guideline, that means you are ready for the reflection, and that's why we show you the reflection button. And then, yep, just you will be asked to download the initial reflection. It's actually a bit more fun than just like a normal reflection. Sometimes you think like, oh, probably it's like bunch of questions, essays, blah, blah, blah. So you see like this one is the reflection that we made. The first one will be like a quiz for you to answer, and then you can find out your final answer, final points over here. And that will help you to determine which career module you want to finish first. Yeah. So this is, so you see like from each category over here, um, they actually have different representation. Yeah, some of them represent engineering degrees, careers. Some of them represent maybe humanities. Some of them represent languages, stuff like that. Yeah, so you see, like you have, finally you will have the score over here, and then you will be more directed into like what kind of career modules I can complete next. Okay, so again, I will go back here. Yeah, so once you are done, like you will have shortlisted, maybe again to remind you once again, from the reflection, you can pick 5 to 10 careers according to your interest. So that what I want to do is go back here and see. Yeah, we actually have a bunch, a line of careers to explore. We will come with that. We are in development for all others, other careers as well, and we will add it up to like even more than what we showed today. Yeah, so please be patient and ask us for more information. Yeah, how you can like see this more clearly. But let's see just one example of it. Yeah, this one is the digital marketing specialist module. I don't know if any of you are interested in digital marketing. And again, you will be asked whether you have downloaded your guidebook or not. If you did, just ignore. That's okay. They will just come up like once. And oh yeah, and actually, just to give you like the maximum experience, yeah, we'll also say it's better for you to access this from your laptop or from your PC. Just you'll be more concentrated, and also it's all the views will be even better. We're also developing the mobile version right now, but I think for the introduction for the first time, you can start accessing this from your desktop. Yeah, so this is what I have been talking about. Like first of all, you have the introduction, and then some questions. You can tap here, answer here, right? So, and then you can watch some videos that will support. Yeah, because I know how boring it is to just read like a lot of different reading materials. Just want to combine all the different media, and then once you're done, you can just submit it, right? And then yeah, this is also one of the our most anticipated feature, is that we actually collaborated with some professionals. Yeah, they are real life professionals, and they are going to share with you some information. They will share with you the day in the life for their career, and also guide you through the case studies. Yeah, so maybe let's take a look at like some of these videos. Can you hear the voice?
Hello! Welcome to the Digital Marketing Specialist 101 module. In this class, you will learn how to become a digital marketing specialist and the basic things that you should prepare. Hi, my name is Tessa. I'm a bachelor degree in economics, specialization in economics development. I have already taken so many certifications and become a digital marketer for 7 years. Well, you may be start wondering, what's the correlation between my major and the job that I have now? It all started from the college. I love to hearing people's idea and managing teams. So, I start to join in many organizations and involved in many events. One day I realized that I fell in love with digital marketing world, and I realized from the internet we can make so much money, such as help other people business, reach more audience, and get more profit from the digital marketing. First of all,
So I
do you
think
know
I'll
what
just
digital marketing is?
accelerate this just to
Well,
give
in this
you
era where
more information.
technology has become a huge part of our life,
Basically, this is
I
like,
realized that the internet could be our best friend if we maximize the use
yeah,
of.
sorry for this. So I'll just skip this. Yeah, of course, you can directly access that on your browser and finish all the videos. Yeah, but basically after you're done with this one, you can always go to the next section, which is the core tasks. Yeah, again, this is also another thing that is important in understanding what a career looks like, because you want to know what what should I do when I become, a digital marketing specialist, like what should be what I should prepare, right? And these are the frameworks. You want to like take a look at that too. And yeah, it's actually even though we have a specific career, doesn't mean that you don't have like specializations inside. Yeah, so you want to know there are different types of it. And once you're done, okay, let's skip this. Okay, I think you cannot like skip everything. You just like have to submit all. Yeah. So you see like we kind of like force you to finish everything before you can go to the next section. Yeah, just to make sure that you go read through all of them. And then here is the educational pathways. So how will you go and how will you pave your way to become to have a certain career? Yeah, the skills that you need, and also some possible suggested majors that you can take in college. Okay, so this is what I'm also excited about is the case studies. So this is where you have to use all the information before on the previous sections to understand and to execute the case study. Again, here in this module, Ms. Tessa will guide you throughout the case study.
Let's take a look at our first case study. Meet Mrs. Penny. She opened a store selling her handmade traditional snacks, but because of the pandemic, she is unable to open an actual store or kiosk in a shopping center. As of now, she promotes her business through sending a poster to WhatsApp group and has recently started an Instagram account. Her customer is her closest friend and neighbor with similar age and occupation. However, because she is unfamiliar with digital marketing, she is having trouble with promoting her traditional cake to other people outside her WhatsApp group. And she even doesn't know how to create social media strategy, and she doesn't know how social media can be used for marketing. You are called to help Mrs. Penny improve her sales through social media. And how should Mrs. Penny strategize her social media marketing? How would you identify her target market? Which social media channel do you think it is appropriate to use? And how do you plan to manage her content pillar? I wait your answer. Don't worry, I will guide you step to step. First of all, we know that Mrs. Penny is struggling to shift her business into digital because she doesn't know which is the right channel and how to make a marketing strategy and promotion. Before we jump into the next answer, let me tell you a hint. In this pandemic era, we know that there are so many bakery and cake businesses who have transformed into a digital business. They have full marketing efforts such as a bundle package and buy one get one free promotion. Competitors use social media to engage with customers and do deep research to get to know their customers better and win their hearts. So, what should Mrs. Penny do to grow her business and stay sustained among these competitors?
Okay,
For the
so
first step, we should
sorry for the glitch. All right, so yep, this is you know you see like from the questions before that you will be guided to answer this particular question about Miss Penny, that she's doing this F&B business, but she doesn't really know like how to promote in this pandemic times, that she cannot really open her kiosk in shopping centers. So she have to understand how to utilize digital marketing, and in this case social media marketing. Yeah, so it's very specific and very representative of the real problems digital marketing specialists can face. Yeah, and then you can just follow all the explanations over here. First of all, you need to identify the buyer persona. And see here, you can also like download your worksheets. Yeah, so that's what I say about like case studies. You're not just reading it, you're not just, like watching videos and fall asleep, but you need to also like, fill in some worksheets, and then you can like always upload it here and then submit in order to go to the next phase. Yeah. And the second step, defining the goals, also another worksheets to do. And also the last one is picking the social media platform. Yeah. And also, yeah, no worries. You still can always, oh yeah, maybe if you're interested in like knowing like what kind of worksheet we have, let me open that and share. And share the screen over here. Please wait for a while because I just downloaded it. And yeah, so you have another set of Excel files where you can, fill in like the buyer personal details. Yeah, all of these. How can you actually fill this in? Is that you can listen to the previous explanation. Yeah, how can you identify them? And also from the previous reading materials, you can always find information. Yeah, but even if you don't, that means you have, the freedom to actually search for it and also try to complete this. Yeah, do some independent learning on your own. Yeah, so let's go back and see like, okay, so maybe at one stage you feel, okay, I don't really know what to answer, so no worries. Like we can also listen to the answers from the professional.
Congratulations! Now you have completed the first case study. Okay, Mrs. Penny struggled to transform her marketing strategy from a traditional or her conventional way into a digital stage one. So, as we know from the data, Mrs. Penny has been selling her cakes for years. At first, she marketed her business to her closest friends, including her neighbor, or just any loyal customers. So, our current objective is to unlock new potential customers. During the COVID-19, some small business fall apart as the profit or revenue has gone down. People prefer to cook their own foods. After all, it's safer, right? However, there are still small events taking place during the pandemic. For example, a mini gathering or a mini events that you could handle in a short time. So Mrs. Penny can still sell her cake through these mini events and sell it and reach more potential clients, maybe from the right platform. And also, she can make a new target, such as a young woman, a young executive, and many more. Moving on to the next second question. Before we start answering the question, I'm sure you have already understood about buyer persona as we have created one in the previous section. In general, by using buyer persona, we are able to understand the behavior of our target audience, including to see if our potential buyer likes to eat sweet or traditional cake, whether they're
Okay, so let's not finish this to make you just even more curious. So yeah, so those are the process, yeah, like the whole process. Again, maybe you're wondering like, maybe it's good to like, complete one case study in one sitting. Oh, sorry. I got an error message from Zoom. I hope all of you still can hear me. Yeah. Okay. So yep. No worries. Also, yeah. Those are the flow of like finishing one case study. Again, I think I'll just recommend you to finish one case study per sitting, or if you wanna like continue to the next one, you can also access another one. Okay. Okay, so and let's say that you finished all of these. and basically, yeah, you actually cannot skip. So, so let's just submit all. Let's say that you finish everything so that we can go to the next section. I intentionally like, I intentionally go through like how we can um, make it complete, like from the reflection as well. Oops. Okay. Okay, so I think I have like some glitch all over here. Like, let me just stop sharing a bit. Yeah, but I want to know like your I want to know your opinion about the uh, modules. Yeah, hopefully that sounds that is a bit familiar for you. All the navigation part, and also yeah, it's like the whole complete package, right? As I mentioned, from the introduction, from the tasks, and also you even get to finish some case studies. Yeah, to really implement what you know. Okay, so I would say let's go to the next part. Yeah, so this is about again the broad exploration, or like you can try different things at once. Okay, so let me just reload this, and let's go back to our presentation then. Sorry, I think we have like some glitch. It happens sometimes. So yeah, what do you think? Maybe we can like share in the chat box. Yeah, like what kind of careers that you are interested in, like you want to know, so we can always like develop more and add into our library the different careers to develop. Yeah, we have like a bunch. I think in our log there are several. I think it's more than 30 or 40 careers um, on the line. But yeah, I also want to know from all of you, like what kind of occupation or areas that you're interested in. Maybe you can like type on a chat box so that we can know and gather your feedback. Okay, so yep. Okay, let's go back here to touch a bit on other. Okay, thank you. Medicine, our major is related to biology. Oh, high five. I don't know, I've become very excited because yeah, I have a biology background a bit. So yeah, definitely we will come up with that in a short time. I think we do have like biomedical engineering in the process. Computer science. Yes, we do have the data science module open already, so you can check that out. I think we will have a full stack developer coming in as well, and some engineering, like chemical engineering or mechanical engineering is also on the line. Yeah. So thank you so much for your responses. I'm sure later on you will, yeah, hopefully you get some more help by exploring through that. And right now, let's take a look at the second step. Yeah. So once you get to know like different types of careers, maybe, also from the reflections and watching some videos, trying out the case studies, you feel like, okay, so this area are really interesting. It's really interesting, and I want to have some more experience in that. Yeah. So what we will recommend you to do is like explore more deeply. You don't want to like try everything else. I mean, like try everything at once throughout this stage, but you just want to shortlist maybe less than five, maybe like 3 to 4 or 2 to 3 different types of careers. And then, yeah, you can do your personal projects, do some research, join some competition to even increase your comprehension, and do some internship. Okay, so um, oh, by the way, like keep the suggestions coming. Yeah, that will help us to develop our career modules. I think maybe some of your suggestions are not available yet, but we definitely will hear your feedback and match that with, like, because we go from the most like the top careers, top emerging careers that that will be potential for you in the future. So how about like going deeply in career exploration? Yeah, the first one, of course, you want to get involved in more advanced workshops or independent projects. Yeah, meaning you have more freedom, more ability to, and also more comprehension to complete that. Yeah, joining competitions and also apply for internships or part-time jobs. And especially what I want to highlight today is the group projects. Yeah, again, group projects in this case is categorized as a deep exploration because it's not about like you just joining an organization and then do whatever they ask you to do. No, here I'm talking about gathering with people, gathering with other students with a similar interest, and then you develop your own project, right? So this is like kind of like a personal project, but you actually do it with some other peers with the same interest. Yeah, so this is what we have. And yeah, it can range from different types of activities, different types of areas, even things that you probably, never think of, like animal welfare or like tutoring stuff. Yeah. And here it can range from the right hand side over here is one of our student clubs, which focuses on like online gatherings, and they have discussions. They have different topic to discuss about like around business stuff every week or every 2 weeks. So it's like a community. You're building a community where you can share knowledge. Yeah. And here also, what we will show you this afternoon. Yeah, we will have like this. The left hand side is one of our students' personal project. Yeah, in this case, he's actually developing it alone, but he's collaborating with a fundraising platform. Yeah, to develop this automatic door handle sanitizer. So you see, like, how can someone come up with that idea? Is of course he has to do a lot of exploration first. He has to understand what's the problem that exists in this society, and then what kind of solution he can offer. The same goes with for this one. There's another group. I think some of you who have like attended our previous project showcase. We have the group that help colorblind people with their Chrome extension. We have another development of extension over here with like flashcards to help you study, and some group, and this group is in particular having their own webinar this afternoon. So if you are interested in knowing what studying life science is, how to prepare for life science related majors, I think some of you mentioned about like bio or medicine. Yeah, so maybe when us like stay tuned and go to their webinar later at 1:30. Also in this room, yeah, also in this Zoom room. Yeah, so you will also hear from their perspective, and even you can join their group. So I think what should we consider as the key takeaways from today? Yeah, you already see like how we can explore the careers in a broad sense, in a broader sense. Yeah, and also you can go in a deeper sense. Yeah, but first of all, again, going back to the 4 pillars that I showed to you, this is again our observation of how top universities look at your profile and basically, value you as their candidate. Yeah, is that you have all these 4 pillars, but especially the exploration is very important for you to picking the right or the suitable major. Yeah, and how you can do that is by exploring careers early on, even before you think like you need to. Yeah, I think most of you already have the correct mindset. Just have to execute that. Yeah, and how to really start that career exploration is first by exploring broadly through trying out various career paths, and you can do that through our career exploration modules as well. Yeah, and basically talking to professionals, getting a lot of information, even outside, outside outside your school. Yeah. And the second one is you're shortlisting them and explore more deeply through projects, developing your own projects, developing your own initiative, and basically like building the skills gap that you need in order to be someone in that career. Okay. So yeah, I think basically those are the things that I want to share for you today. Thank you for staying with us like around 1 hour. We haven't finished yet. Again, we would like to hear from all of you, both students and parents. Yeah. Again, I think for even for parents, if you do have a suggestion for what kind of career might be good for my children to know, you can also put that on the chat box, or if you can also put that on our suggestion, like our general suggestion in the form. Just scan this and also go to the link. I think it's on the chat box. Yes. Yeah. Please kindly fill in our feedback form for us to know what are your thoughts about the career exploration module website. Again, what careers do you want to know? And yeah, what else that you also want to see from the career exploration methods. In the meantime, I'm also going to show you like the what's coming next after the lunch break. Yeah, at 12:30 we have all the groups presenting their projects. Yeah, I already indicate some previously. So you can meet the students directly if you want to have questions. If you want to even apply to their positions, their vacant positions, it's also possible. And at 2 p.m. we have internship interview and presentation from Garuda HQ and Merck. I think some of you, I don't know if you have received an invitation for the interview. Congratulations. But or else you can always listen to their presentation, get to know what they're doing, stuff like that. Yeah. And again, just a very quick information for our upcoming events. This is also one of the way to explore the careers. Yeah, we have the career bootcamp coming on November 6 and 7. Unfortunately, for the data science ones already passed. We have such a blast that time. we we can try different data sets and do some coding. But for digital marketing, maybe we will focus more on the data analytics, understanding what is SEO, SEM. I think you have heard some of those terms a bit, but yeah, maybe you want to know more on how you can actually implement or like get to apply those knowledge. Yeah, just go to the website careerbootcamp.allinedu.com or just contact us, any of us, to get more information. Yeah. Okay, and lastly, this is also another exciting. Oh my god, this is so exciting because like I think currently everyone is talking about investment. I think due to the pandemic, everyone, even middle school students, if you're in the middle school and you know about like Bitcoin, if you know about like stocks, that's amazing, right? So you will, if you have like been looking at that stuff for quite some time, you might want to join this competition. And we collaborate with Komunitas Finance Saham as well. And I think they will also be involved in like coaching you so that you can perform even better in the competition. Yeah, follow us on our Instagram and stay tuned for more info on this competition. This is a perfect get alternative of activities for your winter break as well. All right, so I think, oh, sorry, that's a teaser for later, but yeah, so I think that's pretty much all. Yeah, for today. It's exactly 11. So I think we still have quite some time for you to ask any questions. Either it's about our programs, it's about our upcoming events, about our career exploration website or module as well. Yeah, please feel free to have any question. And yeah, later on, I think I'll again like invite everyone to join the student project showcase. We will have different projects showcased today. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we have like around 6 to 8 different projects, and you can always connect to them. Oh yeah, even after that, like around 2:30, we will open the Discord space for you to directly interact with the individual, interact directly with all the members. Yeah, so if you want to apply or if you want to ask more information, you can do that very freely. Okay, just reminding you again about the feedback, and yep, maybe I'll welcome the questions. You can open your microphone, you can type it in a chat box, whatever you like. Okay. Yeah, please follow us on Instagram. I think they have, especially maybe this is a bit unrelated, but like November is coming, meaning the application season, all the deadlines are coming. So if you have like any, yeah, you're still like, oh my God, like where am I in terms of my application? You can check our Instagram for more informative content as well. Or you can contact us directly if you need any help. Okay. Okay, I think yeah. Again, if you are interested in accessing our career module, please feel free to go to our website. I know you will see just only like around 2 modules are open right now, but we are developing more to come. And if you want to get assistance in how to do it, how to explore the website, how to actually get the most of it, please contact us. And yeah, we will happy to also share with you how we can help you with our mentors and our programs. Okay, if there's no other question, then I think I'll see you guys later on in the afternoon for the project showcase. And yeah, have a great weekend. Think about more future, think more about your future careers and start exploring by now. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I'll close this in a few minutes. Thank you so much. Please come back in this same Zoom meeting, yeah, later on, 12:30.